Good morning, student. Our today's topic is Chapter 8 Unitary Method. A method in which the value of unit quantity is first obtained to find the value of any required quantity is called unitary method. Suppose we have given the cost price of 1 mango. Okay, then we can find the cost price of 20 mangoes very easily. Fine. First means cost price of 1 mango. Any required quantity means suppose we want to find the cost price of 20. This is called unitary method. So easily we can. So we have, whenever you want to get more, we have to multiply. Whenever we want to get less, we have to divide. Unitary method divides into two ways, direct or indirect. Just listen carefully, just listen me very carefully. Direct proportion means suppose you want to buy one toffee and the cost price of one toffee is rupees 2. If you want to buy two toffees, it means the cost price of two toffees is 4. Fine. It means when you increase the amount you get more toffees, when you decrease the amount you get less toffees. Fine. This is called direct. Increment of one, then it tends to increment of other. Decrement of one, it tends to decrement of other. Two quantities are said to be directly proportional if the increase of one, the other increase to the same extent, and decrease of one, the other decrease to the same extent. Okay. Before indirect, just listen. Suppose 4 men are doing any work. 4 men are doing a work with 10 days. If 8 men are there for this same work, it means they will take less time. Or if 2 men are there, it means they will take more time. Okay, it's mean increase of one, decrease of other, decrease of one, increase of other. That is indirect. So that's why two quantities are said to be indirectly proportional if the increasing of one, then other is decreased to the same extent, and decreasing the one, the other is increased to the same extent. That is indirect. So now 12 bags of rice having equal weight 174 kg. How much will 20 such bags weight? So now see, bag 12, weight 174. If we are increasing bag, it means weight should be increased. Sure? So we will manage the situation like this: 12 ratio 20 proportion to 174 ratio to x, and this is called a direct variation. Fine. Whenever you have direct variation, your x is on this point, fourth term. Then product of extreme is equal to product of mean, you get 290. So see, when the bags are increased, weight is automatically increased. 16 meter of cloth is this. What is the cost of 6 meter? See, firstly cloth is 16 meter. Cost is this. If cloth is now less in length, in meters, so its mean price should be less. So this is called direct variation. Decrement of one, decrement of other. Same 16, 6, 2200 x. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. Fine. The cost of 6 purses is this. How many such purses can be bought in rupees this? 6 purses can be bought in 453 rupees. If the amount is increased, it means number of purses will be increased. So this is called direct proportion. So direct proportion, the last term should be x. So we will start from here. 453, 604 proportion to 6 ratio to x. So product of extreme is equal to product of mean. Whenever you have multiply, it will divide always. 55 meter of cloth is required to make 25 shirts. How much cloth will be required to make 35 shirt of same size? See, cloth is 55, shirt is 25. If the shirt is more, it's mean cloth should be more. It's mean this is direct proportion. Increment of one, increment of other. So 25, 35 proportion to 55x. X should be there in direct proportion. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. You get 77 meter. It should be meter. So there is meter. So your cloth is more. A journey of 124 cost rupees this. How much will journey of 240 kilometer cost? See, distance 124 and the amount for this journey is 1395. Now distance increase, it's mean amount should be increase. Same, it's mean this is direct proportion. 124 ratio 240 proportion to amount and x. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. You get the required answer. If a man walks 16 km in 5 hours, how long would he take to walk 11.2 km? Just see, distance is 16, time is 5. Distance decrease, it's mean time should be decreased. So this is direct proportion. So arrange them. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. You can see this is 3.5 or it can be 3 hours 30 minutes. In a fort, 360 men had provision for 21 days. If 60 more men join, how long will the provision last? See, men are 360, days are this. Fine. If men are increase, it's mean if men are increase, it's mean the provision for the food should be less days, for less days. How many increase? 60 increase means 360 plus 60, 420. Increment of other and decrement of other. Increment of one, decrement of other. Understand? Men, the provision, the food we have same, but the now number of person are more. It's mean it will finish with less days. So this is indirect variation. Indirect variation, we have to put our x on this third position, but again the formula is same. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. We see 18 days only. Fine. In an army camp, 300 soldiers had provision for 13 days. If 40 of them are transferred to the other camp, how long will the provision last? See, soldiers are 300, days are 13. Now the soldiers are less. Soldier if are less, because 40. Firstly we have 300, now we have 40. It's mean 40 left. It's mean 300 minus 40, 260 left. Fine. Number of soldiers are less. It's mean the provision can be for more days. Fine. Because consumption will be less. So this is indirect variation. Indirect variation, the x should be on third position. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. You get the 15 days. Thank you. Have a nice day.